scratch this vehicle, bro. Alright, we're in the way. Make sure everyone's there, everyone's in. Yeah, fucking. Yeah. Like I said, I don't want to say too much as well, because man's gonna have to go check him afterwards or something, innit? P.
Yeah, no, 100.
Yeah. What, the ending of the what? The ending of the month, innit? Black August. You got Big Zach here, my brother P, like always, you get it? P in it, yeah. And we're talking revolutionary the last month. And then, yeah. Zach is the revolutionary guy, innit?
Yeah. Just obviously, just a lot of reading, innit? A lot of reading,
yeah.
A lot of studying history and just politics and just the Black Liberation movement. Ages.
Definitely. So what do you think? What do you feel? What do you think? Well, cool. Number one question. What did you think of my George Jackson introduction to my blood in my, was it my blood in my eye? Blood in my eye book introduction YouTube video. What do you think about that? Yeah, what is that?
You talking about in terms of like the day, like
no man, my video I done, brother.
Yeah, but
I'm talking about what do you think about my video I done? That's the question I asked.
Okay. I watched it. What, the one with you reading from the book?
Yeah, me solo. So that's blood in my eye.
Yeah, that's definitely it's a new Eazi expanding his horizons, and it's definitely something that's needed in the community, like especially in the YouTube scene community here in the UK, because it's not talked about a lot. In America, you got a lot of people, obviously, because it's their history. A lot of the figures come from America. You know, we haven't got a lot of people like that in the UK. But it's definitely something that we need to start turning over and teaching to people about the history, because when black people tap into the liberation movement, you know, and this is international, it's just a common pattern where secret agents, secret services take them down. After a couple, you got COINTELPRO, which was authorized and an idea by a president of the United States, which said that the biggest enemy to the United States right now is the Black Liberation Movement. And he even stated that the Black Panther Party providing free meals to children was a danger to American society. So when you deep the thought process and what constitutes, you know, a danger and what they're scared of, they're just scared of people empowering themselves and becoming self-sufficient. Well, especially black people, because they don't do it, because every culture seems to be alright doing them. That's it. If you want to get into a race, every race are able to take care of themselves and build communities and not worry about any payback, or not worry about being infiltrated and leaders disappearing and being killed off. But for some reason, anytime the black people want to advance and bettering themselves and empowering themselves, it constitutes as a danger to the powers that be. So this is mad. This is important. They just want to keep. Do you remember the thingy? The 10 Black Panthers 10 points. The 10-point program. Yeah, 10-point program. Having enough jobs, providing jobs, providing welfare, and free welfare for everyone. In the minority educational system. So these are basic. Necessities. These are basic necessities that even the United Nations and just the world organizations like constitute as basic throughout the whole world, that everyone should be entitled to. Provided for, And we have to remember that this history is recent history, but unfortunately black people are oblivious and uneducated to to this history. And even though they may feel that they don't share any similarities other than just maybe a skin color, this is something that should be taught and learned throughout the world, because you've got this going on in Africa at the same time with Patrice Lumumba, who got rid of the neo-colonialisms and powers, and Thomas Sankara, and you've got Cuba, and then and America. You got a point. It's but definitely Eazi. Back to the video that Eazi did. It's definitely a very good video that people should.
Did you hear about George Jackson and the Black August Revolutionary Resistance Month? Prior. I've heard of George Jackson, not too much in detail, and Eazi opened up that door to allow me to research more into him, and he's definitely an important figure in the struggle, the revolutionary struggle, the resistance, the war,
and he's called a comrade by people from the Black Panther Party. So he's definitely someone who
a hero.
He's someone looked up to, and
he's considered a hero by Huey P. Newton, and even quoted that he's like, when it comes to his book and his strategizing of his revolutionary strategies, he's saying that he's up there.
It's up there.
He was up there, Huey P. Newton. Up there with he said it was up there with Malcolm X. Book.
Huey P. looked up to Malcolm highly.
Yeah,
that's what inspired him.
Yeah,
for a lot of the BPP, the Black Panther Party.
But it's just, you know what it is, because them books are banned from prison cells now, isn't it?
Yeah.
They will isolate the prisoners and treat them in a certain way for just even having those books.
Yeah.
As you see, you know what I mean. There's some footage where some prisoners even trying to salute George Jackson get put in the block for saluting him while he was on, you know, walking down the wing.
Yeah,
and he was the type of brother that will hail up every brother that he see.
Yeah.
So you can imagine how many people got put in the block just for even
just talking to him or even
affiliating his name with him. And that's another conscience or stigma that we seem to have when we associate with certain people with certain ideology. We get spooked because it ain't the norms. It ain't the brainwashing that the system has implemented as truthful. That's another thing about commonality, or what would I say? What's the right word for it? Commonality, or I'm trying to get to the point where I'm trying to talk about what we think is the norm.
What we think is a norm now.
We think like, because remember, my ideology now is criminology changing into revolutionary. So what I'm saying is, we're not giving up on the criminals.
Of course.
The youth.
Yeah.
We want to change their ideology into revolutionary.
This is exactly what Malcolm X said in his book. Malcolm X said that if he could, and this is what he was trying to work on, and he said the most what will be the most strongest, most powerful revolutionary, the most feared man, and number one, basically the number one enemy to the government was a street member, a gang member, turned conscious revolutionary who's woke. Because when he's equipped, someone who's got already that hard upbringing and he's got certain traits from the streets, he's street conscious and he knows how to carry himself, and then you teach him and you educate him, he becomes the most feared man. He's number one man of society. So that was Malcolm X actual. He read that in his book.
That's facts. And you know, man, them like George Jackson.
Yeah, George Jackson.
He's just an example.
Huey P as well was a criminal before. Huey P used to represent himself in court. Whilst he was doing, small petty crimes and just things, he used to read. I
thought he was a college guy. Still, he went to uni and met Bobby. After
when he turned his life around, he used to
show that book as well. Look.
He used to get Harvard law books and educate himself on the law system, and then represent himself in court and basically make a fool of the judge and jury and get free. That's how.
What do you think, though, Pedo? What we just be speaking about? Well, especially on the. Have you watched the documentary? The documentary. Did you watch it?
I haven't watched it fully. But
George Jackson.
Yeah, but this is something that definitely needs to be highlighted. It's I feel like it's not highlighted enough to where the masses of people need to sort of gain an insight into this and just be educated on this 100%, because this is valuable. This is all valuable knowledge that can teach the young ones about the struggle, and like the saying, whatever happens in the past, you can always use that for the future. So it's it's definitely a subject that needs to be more spoken about.
Because you know what I would say, especially with the youth, yeah? They have this energy. Sometimes we think, yeah, this is the misconception. And sometimes we think, yeah, that these youth need to calm down. They like to use humble themselves, you know what I mean? But even that using the term, I don't even like the uses of the term humble. Humble is to change yourself into a form of like retardedness, like downgrade yourself. You see what I'm saying? So humble is a term that shouldn't even be used as a way to be a person that is calm. Cause that's how we use it, innit? Like someone's humble is someone that needs to be calm. But the definition of the term humbleness is not exactly what we use it for.
Yeah, I think it matters about the connotation you attach to it, innit? Because you can still be humble. Because I believe that, you know, like Malcolm X was, he definitely had that assertive and, you know, aggressive side to him. But being humble is not necessarily like a negative. You know, it's
in the definition of the word, it is. That's what I'm saying. We're using words without even just Google it, yeah, please, because we need to dissect exactly the words that we're using, because we need to be a little bit more aware and conscious exactly, because you know what I mean. Even when we mean it with different contents, it's like what you're saying. I agree with that. But we just need to be a little bit more. Have you got a yeah? What's the humble?
I see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Basically, the definition says having or showing a modest or low estimate of one's importance. But you have to remember that who does this? Like this is something that people like Elon Musk, people like Bill Gates, you know, Richard Branson, like they try to keep themselves humble, like to not let you get what I'm trying to say, like
to let them like give that sort of down to earth personality to where they're still like the ordinary man. You have to be humble. You do, because once you
what does the word mean again? Read the definition of the word mean.
So
where you get what definition is that one as well? Of what book? Yeah, humble,
Oxford language.
Yeah, having or showing a modest or low estimate of one's importance.
Yeah.
So basically, when you're putting it in terms of like seeing it as like people in positions. Yeah, it's like if like someone like a king will show no humbleness, but you would argue that he has no right. He doesn't need to show any humbleness because he's above everyone else. But that humbleness brings people back down to earth, to and where they
relate,
where they can that's the word. Where they're able to relate to,
and that's how you attract. That's how Malcolm X. Like, once you, the way I see it is when people start looking up to you, the problem, if you start distancing yourself, like you can apply this to anywhere, even social media. You can apply it to anywhere. If you start separating yourself from people like I'm better, you start losing.
But I don't think that's where I was going with what I'm saying. What I'm saying is
applying it to people.
No, what I'm saying is energy. The importance. Because the thing is, when it comes to the youth, especially when it comes to criminology, we have energy.
Channel the energy.
And we got drive. We got ambition. We will take risks. We do this all the
time, every day.
Every day, all the time. We would take lives. We would risk our lives. We will risk penitentiary chances. All of these extremes that we do on a daily basis. It's an energy that we possess. So what I'm trying to say with it's criminology, converting criminology, because we're not gonna change and convert that energy. A gas person is always gonna be gas no matter whatever lane he's in.
You're right.
But we just wanna channel that energy into something that is productive or for the right course, for the mission. And that's my point. It's like, because the thing is like, not all of us is humble,
and this is why.
But it's a misconception. Wait,
this is why just dropping some education and like you're doing, and some knowledge into the average street person, and that will give him a self-purpose. Self-awareness. Self-awareness. I can, I respect myself, respect my people. Hey man, there's more to this. Like, and then they start going into a deep hole,
Deep.
and then researching and then
That's
boom.
what it is.
And then that he can channel what you said, that energy into and put.
You
that
have
energy-
more of an option now.
Yeah.
Because
exactly.
a lot of us don't have option. That's why we take those penitentiary routes. We would take someone's life
Yeah.
because our options are limited.
Yeah.
The reason why we're quick to smoke someone is because we think
Our options are limited. Yeah.
there's no other way.
Yeah.
He's gonna bounce out on us, and we're gonna have a tool. So I'd rather bounce out on him, and then that will be the end of the story.
That's
And
never the end of the story, no.
Never the end of the story, yeah.
Whoa, boy, listen,
That's
bruv,
Yeah,
bruv.
story, exactly, yeah.
Yeah, but bro, yeah, this is well. So that's the thing, innit? And it's like, no, but what I'm trying to say, as a culture,
Yeah.
the reason why I brought up the humbleness and using words and contents is because we use a lot of narratives
Yeah.
that doesn't actually concrete to anything. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? If you get where I'm coming from, I might use the wrong term. Like, for example, now, the fact that we think that the youth are warring each other is a youth thing, and when we get older, we shouldn't be on this war thing. Yeah. And my point is, when you look at the military system,
Yeah.
the army structure, the big people that put mass murders out, they don't see it the same way that we think. It's just a youth thing, and you go out of it, and then you turn into an old man, and this, you know what I mean? You have rankings in the military system. The rankings come with age and experiences. Yeah. So with the military system, they understand that when you go through these war systems, yeah, you'll be looked at in a high regard, and then you'll be able to teach the younger generations of your military strategy. This is where, with the streets now, because there's no difference. We like to separate it, like, because they have some badges behind them and some certificates behind them, that we're like some hood rats, and they're something that is look up. Cause remember, they honor them. They have days, they have memorials for great military
Leaders, isn't it?
leaders.
Yeah.
But when it comes to us, it's like we separate ourselves from them, and it'd be like, oh nah, he's a terrorist, or you see what I'm saying? But really, if you really do your research about the person, he's very strategized.
Yeah.
Like, for example, the Zulu Nation, the African. There's many. Even Nani Maroons, how they learned how to camouflage
Yeah.
in the trees. They cherry pick each historical event
Yeah.
and use in their military studies.
Yeah.
We need to become military enlightened.
Yeah.
We need to study military wars. We need to understand the ways of strategy. We need to read those books like Art of War,
Yeah.
and never think that war's got an age limit, because it doesn't.
Doesn't know.
A lot of people think, oh, when you get older, you shouldn't be. Really, bruv, you got some military commanders that are 52 years old and teaching the young soldiers and the young warriors how to carry guns and how to strategize and how to see how to pick. You know what I mean? So I think a lot of misconceptions has been put out, especially within our culture,
Yeah.
that stops us in a very important way forward, which is military.
Yeah.
That's why revolutionary consciousness, it has to be implemented in the part of liberation and revolution. We love to miss those conversations out. Unless you've been somewhere where these conversations are having. I haven't been active enough, long enough to, you know what I mean, to have an opinion on that. But all I know, for what I know, these conversations never get spoken about. It gets hidden. What do you think?
Oh yeah, these conversations definitely. Conversations like this definitely are heading for a reason. That if they are taking place, like I can't remember who it was that said it, but you know.
But they're in books though.
They're in books, but when the conversations like this are being taken place by, I'm saying, organisations, you wouldn't want your enemy to know your moves, innit?
But they're in books.
No, I'm saying, but when let's say you got an organisation that's talking about these things,
Yeah.
and they're on smoke,
Yeah.
they're not gonna reveal tactics to the. Do you get me? To the. So that's why. You get me?
The way, Bob, the way I see it, yeah. Because remember, these ideas either come from experience,
Yeah.
environment, and study. Especially when it comes to really real revolutionary people.
Yeah.
They study. There's a list of what George Jackson had in his book.
Yeah.
You seen it?
Who had the same thing?
Yeah, 50 books that they found in his cell, and they understood exactly. And you know what? The prison system allowed them to read these books.
Yeah.
So it's and look at the havoc that it caused in the same jail.
In the jail, bro. I don't know how he got a gun behind.
Well, that's another book that I'm gonna buy still. That's another book. You know what I mean? It's a book called Who Killed George Jackson, where they're gonna go in a little bit depth. Them books about £150. I bought a book. What book did I buy? The Dragon Has Come by George Jackson. No, not by George Jackson. Someone else wrote about George Jackson's story called The Dragon Has Come. That's 150 I spent.
Yeah, that sounds serious, man.
You see what I'm saying? So, but they know one thing they knew, and
knowledge is expensive.
yeah, not even that. They know that if you want to hide anything for black people, what do? You put it in the book.
Put it in the book. That's it.
But yeah, man. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I've been chatting. I don't know. What do you guys think about the way like Eazi's talking, really? Because you know what I mean. I'm just like
I'm seeing. As I say, I'm seeing transformation from. Eazi.
Oh, what you seeing?
Eazi Herbs.
Hey, Gabby. You know,
Herbs
hey, you know,
Eazi.
hey, do you know who said that? What's his name? Ken, yeah. Ken said that I bought the books and like I don't think I read it all at the time, but yeah, he was like, bro, I see a transformation, and I'm thinking, boy.
But it's natural, man. It's natural to, you know. I mean, it's a learning journey, innit? And I'm saying, don't push the health and the herbal. You get me? Don't obviously still that's important as well. Like
Eazi Herbs is Eazi Herbs.
Yeah, obviously
boy.
easy. Yeah, easy.
I mean.
Yeah, but yeah.
Bro, this is Black August.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no. I see that's another problem.
I'm back.
As well.
Go on.
The whole month thing, like I'm not really a fan of this month thing. Like it's like
yeah, we're there for the month and
because bro, I'm not saying you are me because it's not that we're not like that, but the people that the month is there for, that's what in the end it's just a month that they're studying these things, and then you know after the month's done, you know the rest of the year
back to bullshit.
Back to, you get me? So it's like,
what do you think, Pete? What do you think Wild was talking about, for one?
Yeah, no. What in terms of
military strategy, studying these books, and changing the narrative that it's a child's thing to be about. You know what I mean? Now, I wouldn't say, I don't know if I said it.
Yeah, but you see, like even the military.
Yeah. What's going on there?
They need seniors. They've got seniors in there.
Yeah.
They've got the experience. So that alone speaks to what you're saying.
Facts.
Do you know what I'm saying? So you're going to always need an older sort of strategist, or you know that knows about logistics and how to get things done.
Mad.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but just by that alone, I agree with you. You know?
Yeah. But the thing is, it's like, you know what it is, because the people that do know, the elders that do know, they should be, because you know what it is, like, elder don't mean someone that's older than you. Elder should come with wisdom.
Experience, wisdom, like you said,
you know, knowledge that they can give someone, and that can help improve them. So Eazi's not, you know what I mean? Because obviously, we can all talk badness for days, you see it, because we all experience that life. But when it comes to giving the knowledge a different enlightenment to choose or have an option to choose a different path, a lot of people don't come with that type of thingy though, still. So I do believe that any person that comes with any productivity and improvement within the youth is, for me, it's considered as an elder.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because age doesn't mean nothing, bro. You know you got elders out here doing what the youth are doing. and they're still rocking with the youth doing it, and they're influencing the youth to do it. And then when things are going wrong, they want to start, you know what I mean? Want to start warring the youth. You get it? And you're thinking, bro, and you're meant to be around these youth to teach them better, or give them the strategy to make it better. It's weird. So I don't know, man. I don't know. That's my that's easy opinion on it still. But we need to enlighten our culture. Our culture has a stigma against.
That's the word for it, bro. Culture, bro. Culture is wrong at the moment.
We got a stigma on stuff that other cultures refer as honourable. You get it? So we got a stigma on what other cultures refer as honourable. What do you? Another question. What did you guys think about? 'Cause I never spoke about that fight in America with the elders against a couple of guys that you know when the elder threw a hat up in the sky.
Oh, what are you talking about?
The boat fight, man. The man swimming in the boat. Everyone must have.
Montgomery Brawl.
Yeah, Montgomery Brawl.
Yeah.
I ain't seen that.
Yeah, you see that?
No, I ain't seen
But that's everywhere. People, I'm about to buy a chair in a minute. Brother, some elder used a chair, clapped the chair over a woman.
Yeah. So basically, it all started from like a guy that was working by like a sea.
Yeah.
So like they were letting
Boats
out and yachts out and things like that. So this black brother was working there, and so a group of white people had their boat there, and they weren't trying to move, and he was trying to get them to move because they needed to bring in like I think it was
ship.
A bigger yacht or something.
Yeah, yacht, yeah.
Where they had people on there, like you know when they're doing them
Parties or something.
Yeah.
Or day events.
You know when they I forgot the right word for it, but resort, like you know when you saw a resort.
Oh, cruise.
Yeah, cruise. Yeah.
That's the word. Yeah. So this black brother ended up getting into an argument with these white group. Yeah, Karens and a bunch of Karens and Darrens. You know what I'm saying? So
That's the Darrens, you know.
And so they just attacked him, you know, and
They rushed him. They rushed him.
All group of them.
And
So then they, you know,
the black.
the people, there was quite a lot of blacks in there that was like sort of seeing this.
they jumped in.
Yeah, jumped
came
off the
in,
boat.
Rightfully came in.
But they jumped off the boat.
People swimming from
Swimming.
the boat.
Yo, I need to watch.
Hey!
To get to this black brother,
Nah.
you know, to sort of help him out, you know, and
Did they get there? That's the
and
way.
when they got there, boy,
That's it. Game over.
they turned that game all the way different, bro.
Oh, the tables turned.
Tables turned, bro.
Bro, you must be
mental.
mad if you ain't seen this. It's been about how
It's
long?
been viral, man. All
How-
over the
how
place.
long?
How long has it been? It's been
A
But-
good couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Man, like 3 weeks or something.
brother. A older man pick up a chair, yeah,
Bro,
and clapped over a woman's head, blood.
I need to actually.
And everyone should say that's over the top, obviously.
No.
But
I think that was at that point it got a bit over the top because that weren't needed, but
nah,
it made good entertainment.
brother, mom, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
That's, I need to watch
street
that,
though,
man.
still. Yeah, you definitely do. But that gone viral. People selling chairs. People
Selling.
Yeah.
because that chair moment was like an iconic moment.
Yeah.
in the video, innit?
Yeah, but even then the hat before the black brother get rushed, he shot the hat in the air way up. Yeah, bro, people put Batman I'm vision in there. You know what I mean? So yeah, like some Batman sign in the sky and that.
Like,
All the blacks are coming in. Bro,
he jumped off a boat to swim, bro. I've never.
brother, you got Aquaman.
Aquaman.
He's drawn and pictured as Aquaman.
Black guy
Swimming,
drawn.
yeah, the little boy is swimming. He was only 16. He's all swimming.
I rate that,
Bro, a hard current.
When he came on there, he was moving active.
Yeah, he was a quick.
He was moving active. He was. He swam all that bit and then still was moving mad over there. That's the energy. So that's the energy we're speaking to.
That's energy there.
Bro,
that's
just
good energy.
All the memes and all that on Facebook is the most. They're doing the most.
Montgomery Brawl, that's what I'll search it up.
Brother, they put ancestors coming, bruv.
The ancestors were happy, bro.
Cause imagine another scene, yeah. Imagine scene, yeah. Cause you got some big black brothers here coming. Like they put some fucking circle around there, like they come from different. Oh man, once you clock on
different universes.
Yeah. They put circles.
It's basically what's that movie? Like Black Panther, innit? Yeah. That Wakanda moment.
Oh mate, the women was beefing the women.
Avengers, that's it, yeah, Avengers.
But the women was beefing the women.
Coming out of portals, like, that's what you're trying to say.
So it was proper, it was pepper. Salute to that. But they were like more elderly, so it wasn't a really. It weren't bloody.
The people who attacked were elderly.
No, all of them were like older fellas. They were like 45s and stuff fighting.
I would say there was quite a lot of young boys there.
Yeah, they weren't well, they weren't swinging like they were young.
But what was the reason for them not to listen to the
racism,
worker?
They
it's just deep.
They just felt that they shouldn't be taking no
instructions from innit? I hear that, bro. That's a problem there. You see that, like.
That was. I'm surprised I didn't see that still, but yeah, I had to speak upon that though. I was laughing, bro. I have to speak on that still, because boy, really, to tell you the truth, we need to speak about all events. On the other video, I tried to mention about what was going on in France. Yeah, I haven't heard no one talk about it. Brother, cars were getting through off the buildings.
Oh, I've got stuff worse to that. I've got machine guns on. Oh, you ain't.
No, I've
got videos.
Bro,
that's my people there.
France, yeah.
Yeah, that's the boy that they killed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Algeria, isn't it?
Okay. I didn't know. See, I didn't know.
But that's regular, bro, in France, bro. People think London is bad. Like people think we've got like gangs here, bro. You don't know how France is, man.
Nah.
France is a different level.
I wouldn't underrate it still.
Nah, France is different, bro. People in France are. Just let me tell you, bro.
They went ham though.
People in France, like when I went to France, bro, and I was in shops, regular shops. People have to pay for stuff with coupons, bro. They ain't got that. They need to get coupons from the government to pay for just like bread and stuff like I'm saying, like regular people, like coupons. Back in like
London school days, but for the canteen, you remember them things? You remember those? It was tokens, isn't it?
Yeah, tokens.
Shit, I just about remember that store.
Yeah, this is the video.
We ain't paying tokens, bro.
This is France, bro.
Send me that. I need to put that on there.
This is what was going on in France with the riots, bro.
Brother,
I've got better than that, bro.
Nah.
I've got better than that. Yeah?
Send me all of those.
Look at that, bro. Look at that, bro.
Bro, that's enough.
Wait,
that's enough, bro.
Look at that. Whoa.
Bro, go back to the other one.
Bro, you must say go back to the other one. Are you alright? Do you know what that is, bro? That's military grade, bro. That's military grade weaponry, bro. Like that's a military grade like machine gun, bro. Like you don't get that, bro.
Yeah.
Let me try. I've got more than that, bro. Look, I've got man going shootouts with feds, bro. Like.
Yeah, send me that though.
Yeah, France. Look, France
is going off, bro. And that's not over because they basically killed a Algerian.
Yeah.
Just very, but they be doing this every year, bro. Look at that, zebras just running on the street.
Yeah, zebras.
Wait, let me show you this lamppost moment.
Yeah, you can send me that though. So.
I think they were saying something about lion was out.
Lion, yep, I see the lion one, but I never seen what he's showing me now though. That's taking it to another level, bro. Yeah, man. Cheesy. And we think what we do fucking is hard.
Nothing. Look at this. Look at this moment here, bro. Look at this moment here.
What have you done, blood? You just have to send it to me though.
Wait, look at this.
What have you done? What, they cut off what?
You see that? You see that lamppost they cut free, man? Look at this, yeah? This is the best part of every video I watch, right? Look at this, yeah? Man, them are just going to Tesco's and take it, yeah? Look at this lamppost, yeah? Look underneath the lamppost. 1, 2, 3 people got taken out. The way I die laughing when I watch
it.
Yeah.
No, France is different. When people in France are different, bro. You have to remember, France here, people that live in France are people who came from colonies of France, bro. Like they
Congolese,
Congo, Algeria,
yeah.
Mali, bro. They hate France, bro. France did, bro. France, you know what France did to their countries, bro? Like so when anything small that happens, they kick off, bro. Like I'm surprised. Do you remember the story about a couple of years ago where it was one black guy, one Algerian guy. It got recorded. You can find the clip online. Yeah, it was like in a corner in some estate, and the feds had them pinned on the floor, innit? Bro, these men had the battens.
What? Up his ass?
Yeah, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, bro. That's what feds do.
Do yeah? Okay,
yeah, bro. They hate, bro. Like and then the same riots that happened a month ago happened because of that as well incident.
No,
where
that's mad. Bro, rape.
Yeah, rape, bro. Man, yeah.
That's a mad
bro,
thing.
it's not a joke, bro.
Yeah,
they war with police, bro. They real war.
Yeah, real war.
Yeah, like,
mad thing. And you know, and you can imagine no one's even speaking upon that.
No.
But everyone, but the monetary bro, whatever it's called, is fucking gone wild.
Yeah, but the drill scenes, Papa like just recently made a connection with the French mandem over there, like, and they make tunes with
drills everywhere though.
Yeah, drills everywhere.
Everywhere.
Well, yeah.
Drills everywhere. But yeah, no, that's another level.
But what I'm trying to say is like, the point I was trying to make is like,
what?
The connection we made, like we made a connection over music there, but the connection could be made for other stuff as well.
Of course,
like,
facts.
You know, that's what I'm trying to make the point.
100, because you know why? That's the reason why I'm speaking about it. Why I'm kind of disappointed that we're not talking about it, because we're all one.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially in Europe and the diaspora.
Yeah, the diaspora.
We're all one.
That's the word.
We are all one. So there's no way we should be quiet about it. But then yet we're talking about Montgomery, bro, and that's all the way in America. That's way far.
And France is just around the corner.
France is around the corner. But no one wants to talk about that. And my man showing me military action. We're scared, brother. We're selective on what we want to put out there, and we're not really about what we really want. Yeah. We don't want a liberation. We don't want revolution. We don't.
The people are not ready, bro.
We don't.
And like, what's his name? Umar Johnson. You know,
we're faking it.
Yeah.
Not everyone's willing to be saved, and not everyone's gonna be saved, bro. Not everyone's meant to be saved. Like once you deep that, bro.
Yeah, I know that for a fact. That's why Eazi is doing what he's doing. Yeah. Only on Eazi Herb's channel, the real. That's the thing. Everything I do is real, no matter what it is. Even if it's in the lane of health, and I will tell you, right, bro, you need to change your diet.
Yeah.
I don't care how you feel.
Yeah, you gotta be blunt, 100%.
You know what I mean? Because
sugarcoating.
Yeah, there's none. If you don't wanna change revolutionary in dietary, because that's all about a form of change. If you don't wanna change, or revolutionary your health, then don't. Brother, don't cry to me when you come down with cancer. I can't help you. I give you the you know what I mean, the sources and the science behind it. I actually got my way to do presentations. You know how long that takes to go through and study sources?
It takes a long, bro. I know.
So like, and then you know what I mean. So like with everything, bro, I'm gonna give you the real truth and the real fact. If you don't want to watch it, if you don't like it, then bro, the channel's not for you, fam. It's as simple as that. You know what I mean? And salute to George Jackson for this. No, Jonathan Jackson for this top. Revolutionary tops coming out soon. Eazi Herbs again. Revolutionary tops, jackets and all sorts. But okay, my man P was see the jacket I bought for my daughter. I thought that was a little bit too. Well, she said I can't wear that in schools. My boy P said, innit, P?
Therefore, can't get away with that in America.
P.
But here you can.
Man, knock out. I'm talking about the jacket that I got for my daughter. Revolutionary.
No.
That's
a serious jacket.
That's a serious jacket. That's a serious.
But yeah, man, definitely soon. Website soon, you know.
You need to put some more of them jackets out there, man. You get me?
Yeah.
People,
you liking that? Yeah.
I think so, man. I think it's good. Apart from that one little.
Brother, have you seen this though? This top here.
That's what's hard, isn't it?
That's the scene that you're gonna watch in the thing. You already seen that scene if you watched the George Jackson thing still. But yeah, boy, yeah. So soon, Eazi Herbs, revolutionary top. You know, military standard, all day, every day, military food. I will have to change Eazi Herbs' thing or something, blood.
Right.
Everything is militant. Everything is your dietary has to be militant.
Yeah.
how you're
It's discipline, bro.
everything. You know what I mean? We need to start pushing that revolutionary consciousness to your studios, man. We have to be on it.
I like that.
You like
What you just said.
revolutionary consciousness?
To the studios, all like that.
Yeah, man. We have to, man. We need to push that, bro. This is what we created, man. Eazi's not a good, you know what I mean? Eazi's not greedy to the fucking. Everyone needs to be involved. That's why we got big man like Zach coming out. He'd come out of jail and that.
I've been hibernating, bro.
He's been off the scene.
Hibernating, man.
Man, bless my channel with his import with revolutionary because he's been.
There's more to talk about.
Of course there is.
Got to talk about that move organisation, man.
Yeah, you boy. We want to do that next time because I feel that's like a hour 44 minutes on the video. That's a video. And P's on knocking out as well. We might as well get another contact when we get to Brixton Gym anyway because we're out everywhere training. We're here, not going to party, but going to train, bro. We're gonna keep up the discipline. Energy.
Channeling.
I haven't made a scene for Big P yet. Still, I've been slacking.
Get me. That's why you got me like this. Get me.
But
I'm blaming you. I'm putting it on you.
But yeah, man, definitely shout you back though. Eazi Herbs.